Now we're going to go over the Blackboard Learning Management System, how to navigate Blackboard. So right here, this is the navigation menu. You'll have these links. So usually your default link is going to be Speech 1311 Start Here. This is what you're going to see. And we went over the course syllabus, course organizer, and it would be a good idea if you can view this video, TCC's Top 8 Tips for Success in Online Learning. As you can see here, ebook Real Communication, it says click to your left, ebook Real Communication link, and you will find it right here. So when you click on this link, here is the book, and you will click on this, and it will take you directly to the book. So that's how you will view your ebook, by clicking on this link. Let's go back to the Start Here link. And let's see what else. If you run into any problems as far as you need technical assistance with the ebook, technical support, I have entered this information here, this website, this number that you can call if you run into any technical problems with the ebook. Let's go back up here to the navigation menu. I want to go ahead and click on the course homepage. So when you click on the course homepage, this is what you see here. One of the assignments, well, two of the assignments that you'll be working on is 2 written projects, and you must use a Word document, Microsoft Word. And the great thing is that TCC provides free Microsoft Office software for TCC students, the faculty, and staff. So if you do not have Microsoft Office 365, go ahead and click on this link and download the Microsoft Office 365, because like I said, you will be needing to use Microsoft Word for your Word document for the written projects and also for the outlines. You will see here the announcements of this course that I will have. So when you go on course homepage, you can click on here to view the announcements. You can also click on the announcement link to view the announcement. And when we do that, this is the announcement that I sent last week, just to kind of give you a little bit of information to get ready for this course. And I did send out that if you do not have a YouTube account, please start creating one so that when you get to unit lesson 2, you'll have the account ready, and that is where you're going to record your speeches and then submit it through Blackboard. So let's go back to Speech 1311 Start Here. Like I said, this is your default where you're going to always go to. And in your course organizer, like I said, you'll have assignments. You'll see your assignments and the due dates. So one of the things that I say here, let's get started. I did say download your course syllabus and course organizer and read them carefully. Take your orientation quiz. Complete your pre-PRCA assignment. Once you have completed these steps, then you will proceed to unit lesson 1. And you could click on the navigation menu, the link titled Unit Lessons. So here you will find the orientation quiz. Make sure to read the course syllabus before you take your quiz. So when you click on the orientation quiz, remember, you could take the quiz. You have 2 attempts, and you have 30 minutes to complete the quiz. It gives you the instructions here, and then when you're ready, just click on Begin. Let's go back to Speech 1311. Start Here link. This is the pre-PRCA assignment. that you are required to complete. I've given you instructions of the assignment, and I say here, follow the steps below. This is the link that you're going to click on. Just follow these steps so that you could get to that survey. So once you've completed the survey, I've given you specific instructions. I do not want the survey sent to me. Okay? So once you complete the survey, it's going to say submit the data. I want you to take a picture of your score. You could write your scores on a piece of paper because you will need to know your scores to answer the first question. So once you complete the survey, you will come back to this assignment and you would click on this assignment right here where it's highlighted in red. So you would click on this assignment. The instructions are still, I also have them here. And what you're going to do is you're going to click on Write Submission. When you click on Write Submission, this text box will appear. And what I want you to do, these 4 questions, I want you to type the response to those 4 questions. Sorry about that. I want you to type in the response to those 4 questions. After you click the Write Submission, this is a text box that will appear, and you are going to go ahead and type in your response to question number 1 in a complete sentence. So remember, once you complete that survey and submit the data, take a picture of the score, of each score, because you'll have a score for group, a score for meeting, dyadic, public, and overall. And then on this text box, you will write your responses in a complete sentence. So you will type in, for example, my score for group was 6, sorry about that. Group was 12. Score for meeting was 10, and so on and so on. So once you have typed out the response for question number 1, and then for question number 2, right here, you'll type out the response for question number 2. And it says here, understanding that the lower the score, the lower perceived apprehension. Do you agree or disagree with the results? I don't want you to just say I disagree or I agree with the results. You need to provide examples to help explain why. A 1-sentence response for each of these questions will not earn you the full 25 points. You must provide in detail your responses. Question number 3, what is it about public speaking that makes you nervous? Please do not just give me a 1-word response. It needs to be in detail. What are the things that make you nervous about public speaking? Then number 4, what strategies have you done in the past to help with any public speaking nerves? So you will type in your response here in a complete sentence. And then this question 4, it has at least 3 parts to this question. So if you have not done any strategies, what do you think would be helpful? So you would type out the answer, your response here. If you're comfortable with public speaking, please share any helpful advice to someone else. So type in your response in this text box. So once you've done that, then what you can do, you've completed the assignment, please remember to click on Submit. Once you click on Submit, then when I grade it, I will see it. So make sure to read the instructions carefully. So let's go back to speech 1311, start here. Okay, so once you have completed orientation quiz and the pre-PRCA, right here, this is what I'm saying. Once you've done that, now you're ready to proceed to unit lesson 1. Where are unit lesson? Where are the unit lessons? Well, right here on the navigation menu titled Unit Lessons. So when you click on Unit Lessons, I have the 4 unit lessons, and they're not all open at the same time. So the first unit lesson will be available to you January 19th by 6 a.m., first day of class. So when you click on Unit Lesson 1, so let's go ahead and do that. When you click on Unit Lesson 1, this is what you will see. You will see the Unit 1 learning outcomes. Every unit lesson has a unit lesson checklist. I'll go ahead and change the year, but so every unit lesson has a unit lesson checklist. So when you click on the unit lesson checklist, it tells you what you need, what assignments you need to complete for that unit. And also, remember, the course organizer is where you will see the assignment due dates. It tells you from, unit lesson 1 consists of chapters 1 through 7, tells you what you're going to be learning for each chapter. And this is a checklist. Read assigned chapters 1 through 7 in the text in the ebook. Review PowerPoint files and notes that I have provided for you, and I'll show you that in a little bit. To-do lists. So just remember, please click for each unit lesson the checklist. To-do lists. Check your course organizer for all assignment due dates. Complete your orientation quiz. Complete your discussion board, and I'll show you where the discussion board is. Complete your unit quiz 1, and I'll show you that. Complete your project 1, the communication process, and complete the pre-PRCA survey. So I've gone over where you will find your orientation quiz and the pre-PRCA. So let's go back to unit lesson 1. When you click on the student resources here, this is where you'll find the student notes and PowerPoint presentation for chapters 1 through 7, because that is what this unit lesson is all about, chapters 1 through 7. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that so you'll see it. So here you have the student notes. So as you read the chapters on your ebook, there's also these notes to help you understand more of the concept. And then you will also have the PowerPoints for each for each chapter. So again, unit lesson consists of chapters 1 through 7. So I have the PowerPoint here, and I have your student notes here. Again, this is all supplementary to enhance the understanding of the concept that you've read in your ebook for those chapters. Okay? So let's go back to unit lesson 1, to unit lesson. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to click on this. So project 1, the communication environment, that's your first written project. So I have here some instructions. Make sure you paraphrase your responses for each question. Do not copy directly from the book. You've got some questions to answer. You would download the PDF file. This is the PDF file, and I'm going to open up that file in a little bit. Complete your project in MS Word or PDF file. You could do it on the Word document, like I said, MS Word, and TCC provides free to download the Microsoft Office. And you could type it in Word document, then save it to a PDF. Okay, please do not write a text submission. So you need to type it out in a Word document and then save it to a PDF file. You will attach your project back through this assignment link by the due date, and this assignment is worth 100 points. So first, let's go ahead and click on the file, the communication process. I give you instructions again, Microsoft Word or PDF. These are 10 questions that you need to answer in detail. Explain your answers, define lists, use all of your wonderful knowledge from the text, notes, PowerPoints, and if you use You're going to use the ebook, you could use the PowerPoint student notes, and if you have books related to communication and they're discussing some of this information, you can also use that. But just make sure everything you use, even the ebook, you must cite those sources. You need to give credit to those sources. If you use other people's work, you need to give them credit. You could use either APA or MLA format. So these are the 10 questions that you need to answer. And like I said in the beginning when I went over the course syllabus, if you answer at least 2 questions a day, you'll have plenty of time to submit this assignment by the due date. Well, complete the assignment by the due date. So it gives you here some instructions to receive full credit for this project. You should explain each answer in detail. 1 sentence, 2 sentences is not going to be sufficient. You must cite any and all sources, including the ebook, either APA or MLA format. Sometimes students ask me, well, how are you going to grade this assignment? Please make sure to read the bullet points, and these are how I'm going to grade. Project should be a minimum of 1,000 words. Less is not automatic failing, but more is better. Number each of your answers. Document must be submitted in either a Microsoft Word format or converted to a PDF file. Any other format is unacceptable and will receive the grade of a 0. Include a title page that includes your name and title of the project. Use 11-point font for your body text and 14-point font for headings. Use 1.5 sentence spacing. Please save your file. This is an example of it. Do your best work. Make it good quality work. Like I said, if you will answer at least 2 questions per day, you can easily finish this project by the due date. A note on my grading style. So right here, it says 1,000 words equals 80%. 1,500, 85, 2,000, 90, 2,500, 95%. I've had students who have had 1,000 words, but they have not answered all the questions. And so it doesn't mean that if you have 1,000 words, you're going to get an 80. Like I said, there are 10 questions, and let's say you answer questions 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you skip the other half. You could have 1,000 words. It's not going to be an 80 because you didn't complete the assignment. So just complete this assignment. Check your course organizer for all due dates. Okay, so this is the first written project. Start early and you will do fine. So let's go back to unit lesson 1. I'm going to go ahead, and once you have completed that assignment and it's in a Word document and you want to save it as PDF, then what you do here is you will click on the assignment, Project 1, the assignment link. So you click on Project 1, the communication environment. You've already completed the assignment. You have paraphrased your responses. Do not copy directly from the book. You will need to read the chapter to answer those questions. You read what the book is saying about that particular question, and then you type in the response in your words, in your own words. Again, you remember to please cite your sources. Whatever source you use, you need to cite those sources, whether it's APA or MLA format. So, once you have saved your written project, you've saved it maybe on your flash drive, on your desktop, what you're going to do is you're going to click on Browse My Computer. You have saved it somewhere on your desktop or wherever you have saved it. You're going to go ahead and you'll see it here wherever it is, and then you're saving it to open it up, and then it will show it will attach it. Hold on. Sorry about that. It will attach it. I will see the attached file here. You've saved it somewhere. First you browse your computer, then you attach that file, and then once you see the attached file, then you will click on submit. And that is how you submit your assignments through Blackboard. This assignment is also, you can see the due date right here, but you also will view your assignment due dates in the course organizer. So let's go ahead and go back to unit lesson 1. And now we'll go to unit quiz 1. So like I said in the course syllabus, you have 2 attempts to take this quiz, and I will count the highest grade. So you would click on the link. Each quiz, there's a time limit of 30 minutes, and you have one setting to do it. You cannot just like, okay, I just have 15 minutes right now and I'll come back and do the rest. No, it has to be in one setting. You'll go ahead and click on begin. There are 10 questions, and those 10 questions are related to chapters 1 through 7 because unit lesson 1 is going over chapters 1 through 7. So this is unit lesson 1. And if you're unsure, any more assignments I need to do, the checklist. Remember, there's another one. You have discussion board. So when we click on discussion board right here, this is the grading rubric for the discussion board. Discussion boards will require that you create your own post and then reply to at least 2 of your classmates. You must reply to at least 2 of your classmates. Your initial post, when you begin your initial post, should be at least 150 words and contain your opinion on the issues presented. Each response to your classmates should have a minimum of 50 words. If a post does not meet the minimum word count, then it will not be graded. So just a one sentence and saying, oh yes, I agree, or no, I don't agree. Oh, I like what you said. That's not sufficient. Your initial post, again, I want to remind you, it needs to be at least 150 words, your initial post. And then when you respond to 2 of your classmates, it must be a minimum of 50 words. Each discussion board is worth 20 points. So the first discussion board is going to be an introduction. I want to get to know you a little bit more. I did introduce myself to you in the beginning in the welcome video, and I kind of shared with you some of the hobbies that I enjoy doing, what I like to do. I want to get to know you. So give us your name, your college degree that you wish to attain. Tell us where you work and what your dream job would be. Tell us what you hope to achieve by taking this course. And just want to kind of throw something at you right now as far as the last question. You have been given your choice of a brand new laptop computer. Which brand will you choose? Whether it's MacBook Pro, Dell, MS Surface, Alienware. So, like I said, I want to get to know you a little bit more. So what you do now is to type out the information to this discussion board. You're going to go ahead and click on the link, DB1 Introduction. So you would click on this. And then what you will do is click on Create Thread. And just in case you forgot the instructions, the information, it is right here. So what you will do on the subject, you could just write DB1 Introduction. You could write that as your subject. And in this text box, you'll go ahead and type in the information. Hello, my name is Carolina Saleh. Let me go back. I am pursuing a degree in nursing. I'm pursuing a degree in pursuing a degree in nursing, or I can't spell here. I am pursuing a degree in nursing, or I'm pursuing a degree in business or teaching, whatever it is. Just go ahead and share that information with us. Tell us where you work and what your dream job would be. Tell us what you hope to achieve by taking this course. And then again, tell us which brand new laptop computer you would like to own. Will you choose? Then once you have written this information, remember, needs to be at least 150 words. That's your initial post. And then what you will do once you've completed that, then you're going to go right here and click on submit. Then what you need to do is come back later on, the next day, way before the assignment is due, and check the initial posts of other students. And you respond to at least to 2 of your classmates. And remember, those responses must be at least 50 words minimum. So you would need to come back because students will be typing in their responses, their introduction, and you just reply to them, whoever you choose, at least 2. Just want to remind you, the purpose of these forums is for the class to gain different perspectives from each student. Critical, argumentative comments are meant for philosophy courses, not this one. So let us always keep our responses civil and hospitable towards each other. So always show respect to your classmates and to your instructor. So like I said, once you've completed typing in your initial post, submit, and make sure you need to come back and view other responses, initial posts from other students, and just select 2 students that you want to respond to. And this assignment is worth 20 points. So let's go back to the discussion board. Again, let's go back to unit lesson. Again, get comfortable in navigating the Blackboard menu. Right here, this is, before we go back to unit lesson, this is another link that I have provided for you. This is also my grades, where you can view your progress in the course. Once I grade it, you'll see the grade for that assignment. If you need some tutoring help, please click on that link to get some more information, and also this one too, Tutor 24/7. This is separate from the tutoring at TCC. So right here, speech information links. Just in case, when you begin on unit lesson 2, your informative speech, you are required to use 3 outside sources. This connects you. When you click on this, it will take you to our library research guide. If you're unfamiliar in how to cite APA or MLA format, you could click on this link and it will give you information how to cite your sources accurately. Remember, it doesn't matter what format, but it does matter that you cite your sources. I will not accept your written projects if you have not cited your sources, and also your speech presentations. Like I said, for your informative and persuasive speech, you must use at least 3 outside sources and you must cite them. This is very important, this speech delivery method. Let me go ahead and click on that. This gives you more in detail or what is expected of you for your 2 major speeches, Please read this in its entirety. I will also provide a screen recording for unit lesson 2 because that's where you're going to begin your informative speech. But please read this carefully. Many students who have left off and not have read this file lose valuable points because they did not read this information. So make sure you read this information and you will do well on your speech presentation. So let's go back to speech information link. I have provided informative speech instructor example outline for the informative speech. This is also a, an instructor example for the outline for your persuasive speech. You will use the Monroe's motivated sequence pattern. I've also provided some YouTube videos to kind of help you. I know many students are fearful of public speaking, but just take a few moments to watch this video. It does provide you some helpful information. This is a YouTube on the persuasive speech outline, the sequence pattern, Monroe's motivated sequence pattern that you're going to be using. I also have these YouTube videos on Unit Lesson 2 and Unit Lesson 3. Unit Lesson 2 is the informative speech, and so I will have this video on the informative speech, and then this one right here will appear in Unit Lesson 3 for your persuasive, because this involves persuasive. This is also a tutorial on how to upload a YouTube video. So once you have, recorded your speech on YouTube and you want to, or maybe, I'm sorry, that you have recorded your speech, whether you use your iPhone or a webcam, whatever method of recording you use, you want to be able to upload that video to YouTube, and then you will submit that YouTube video through Blackboard. And in Unit Lesson 2, I do provide a screen recording on how to upload. I have this video, plus I have another one that you could choose either one, and gives you step by step on how to do that and how to upload that YouTube video to Blackboard. All that will be in Unit Lesson 2, and I also have it on Unit Lesson 3 because you're going to use the YouTube. That's the platform of delivery that you're going to record. And like I said, whether you use your iPhone, webcam, whatever method you use of recording, once you finish that recording, you need to upload that video to YouTube, and then submit that YouTube video submitted through Blackboard so that I can open it up and grade it. So let's go back to unit lesson. And like I said, these are all the 4 unit lessons. I don't have them open all at the same time, but I have given you plenty of time to work on each unit. And like I said in the beginning, each unit lesson, you have at least 2 weeks to complete them. Again, let's go back to Speech 1311, start here. Again, this is where you will see your course syllabus online, your course organizer. Make sure you view this, TCC's top 8 tips for success in online learning. The ebook, Real Communication, remember it is right here on the navigation menu, and you would click on that. Let me just go over it again, and then click on the title, and then the ebook will open up for you. Let's go back to Speech 1311, start here. If you don't print out your course syllabus, you will just open it up every time. So that's the course syllabus, course organizer. Remember the course organizer, check on it on a daily basis, because that is where you're going to see the assignments you need to be working on and the due dates. So please make that as your guide every single day. And again, the first thing after you've read your course syllabus, you looked at your course organizer and you read them carefully, you could take your orientation quiz, complete your pre-PR24 assignment. The orientation quiz is right here. You would click on that. The pre-PRCA, you don't click on this yet. You would click on, and I'll just tell you right here, this link. This link will take you to the actual survey. So you can go ahead and click on this link, and then you will answer those questions. There's 24 questions, and once you answer those 24 questions, on the bottom it says submit my data. You take a picture of those scores for each. It would be group, dyadic, meeting, and public overall, and answer those questions on the when you go back to the assignment. Let me go back to the assignment. Once you've done that, once you've clicked on the link and you have taken the survey, remember to answer those questions. And how you answer those questions is you would click on this link, type in the right submission, and type in the text box, and then submit. And I think that's about it. I do have here navigating the course. The same thing I've kind of highlighted with the syllabus and course policy, where you will find that, your course organizer, the resources like the tutoring, and then the student resources link to the left, where to start, where to get updates, unit lesson, and like I said, just get comfortable in navigating the Blackboard Learning Management System. This is the links that you will be using. And if you have any questions, which I'm sure you'll have, and that is fine, that is what I'm here for. So make sure you email me. Again, my email is carolina.sala@my.tccd.edu. Remember, I am here to help you. And one more thing, each unit lesson will have a screen recording just like this to help you navigate that specific unit. And I will have one for unit lesson 2. Please make sure that you are viewing those screen recordings. All right. Thank you so much.